Hello everybody, it's been a long time, but we're back. The Christmas season has been and gone. Happy New Year to everybody. How you all doing? I am Kevin Randall, Assistant Manager of the East League Veterans. Hope you are all well. There's the fixtures you're looking at. There's 2 games above the top level for Spain, but we don't care about those. No, because we're all about the East League. And as you can see, we have got a cup match on the 14th, which is this Sunday coming, against Total Reclaims, who did play in a friendly. We've not played them before, and it was our first friendly of the season. They beat us 3-1. So a bit of retribution on the cards, I feel, for the boys. Speaking of the boys, last week we played Grantham. Slight change, well I said slight change, a big change to formation last week. We ended up going with 3-5-2 or 5-3-2. We used our left back and right back as wing backs. And I tell you what, they put in a sterling effort. Honestly, everybody on that pitch put in a sterling effort. I'll just give you the lineup that we had for that day. Tom Burt was in goal. Johnny, the captain, he was centre back. Becco was centre back as well. Nathan as well. We had 2 players drop in the build up to this game. Was meant to be Alex in the centre of the park as well, but he was unfortunate. So we put Nathan there at centre back as well. So we had three centre backs, did an absolutely stellar job. Stan was up and down the field like a fiddler's elbow. He was playing right wing back. Left wing back was Captain Sausage Michael. Another one, sterling effort as well. And in the middle of the park we had Simon, Luke and Mitch. Mitch as well, gotta say, first half of that game, guy was absolute legend. I told him to sit in the cradle and just hold the ball, pass it around the field where he can. Ended up dropping in, making us a back 4 at times, giving them an outlet and helping out with the team there as well. Absolutely stellar first half from Mitch. Absolutely fantastic. And Luke Edwards as well had a stellar game. Absolutely stellar game. Pretty much hit a dead ball as well that we found out this week gone. So yeah, looks like he'll be taking most free kicks from the attacking front. The captain will be doing those from the defensive when he's on. And then we had Bree and Luke Thompson up front. Bree had a sensational game as well. Got to be said, he's not the most agile of players, but his first touch and his turn on the ball, his movement on the ball is absolutely phenomenal. Luke Edwards scored 2 goals for us as well. Their keeper made a mistake, passed it out lane, and then Luke Thompson pounced on it, put it in the back of the net, and in the second half, some diving header. I don't know where it come from. His diving header was absolutely beasting, but went down pretty hard, winded himself, but sucked it up. Went on with the magic water, as you do. He sucked it up and he carried on regardless. But let's get the results up for you, just so we can see where we are. I'm not bringing the table up yet. So Dunkirk FC first, who we've beat before, drew against Franzines. We've already played Dunkirk twice this season. We haven't got to see them again. I think we've got to play Franzines away. But there you see, it was East League Old Boys against Grantham Veterans. 2-2. And we did say, me and Graham on the sideline, that the goals will come, but it'll be by our own undoing, if that makes sense. And it proved to be. The only star player that Grantham had was the number 11. Has to be said. And he looked like another player that could run around all day long for free. You know what I mean? He was just waltzing across the park, running in behind the back 3, and making himself a bit of a nuisance, to be fair. And we conceded the second goal, which was literally the last kick of the game, which was an absolute kick in the teeth for us, because the team had done absolutely stellar. The captain, Johnny, was calling the players back. Just sit back, let's defend the last 5 minutes or so. And yeah, it was a bit of a mistake by the keeper. I'm not sure if he thought he was under pressure. He tried to kick the ball away. They pounced on it. Hit the post, come back out, then another lad came in, popped it in the back of the net. But yeah, mistakes happen in football, and it happened, and we got a draw. And the lads, it did feel like a bit of a loss. Like the previous game we had before, when we should have won and we drew. The amount of chances we had, we didn't put our chances away. I remember talking about it in the season when I said the lads was absolutely devastated that they didn't come away with a win. But in football it happens. It only takes a second to score a goal, as the great man once said. And it literally did. Took them the last kick of the game, and they got a draw out of it. And they was buzzing. They was absolutely buzzing. And then they had the cheats turn around and say, "You're coming back to our pub," and we were. Well, we'll see. We'll see what it's like when we get out of the dressing room. Got in our dressing room, went back to the Nags. I was like, yeah, back to the Nags, as you do. But yeah, and we'll see what that's done to the table. And we knew that we've got a bit on our side. We did have, but now that gap has gone. Magdala, top of the league, played 7-1-7. Not quite beating our record yet. Have played 8-1-8. But they're leading the way now by a point. And as you can see, they've got 2 games in hand over us. So, we're 4 points clear of Grantham after that draw. They're on 20 points. We're just a point off. Grantham there in 3rd on 16. Old Dogs there in 4th with 10 points. Francine's in 5th with 6 points. Nottinghamshire FC Veterans, who we've got to play yet as well, are there on 5 points. Dunkirk on 5 points. And Westbridge with Colts on a point. So yeah, as you can see, we drew 2. And the 2 draws that we have had should have been wins. Undeniably should have been wins, but it is what it is. And the one loss came against Magdala, which was I should have done a pick up and a chat about it before, but you know what, it was one of them games where they arrived at our ground. They brought the ref as well. The ref just looked like he'd got out of nappies. You know what I mean? So we're trying to be nice, but all season we've been trying to set a tempo within the team where we don't argue with players, we don't argue with the ref, we play our own game, we keep a cool head. And Magdala arrived, and within the first 5 minutes it all went out the window. Arguing kicked off, and it was their number 10 was orchestrating. I don't really want to say orchestrating, but coaching the ref through the game, which I thought was a little unfair. It didn't feel like a fair game, if this makes sense, but yeah, Magdala come away with a win, and it was a bit of a kick in the teeth, to be fair, because even the squad we had was, no disrespect to my boys, but it was a better squad than we went with last week, and yeah, but we can only go with what we've got, and it's the same things happening again as in previous season. Big name players are getting injured and onto the back end of the season. But we can't blame them for our recent run of results. We've got a team to do the job, and they're well more than capable of doing the job as well. So, yeah, we are where we are, and that's all we can say about that. But we have got to face Magdala again, and it is away, and it is the last game of the season. Our only home game is on the 4th of February. Our last home game is on the 4th of Feb. As we had a great run in, like I said, at the beginning of the season. We went 8 games unbeaten at home. So, yeah. That was a cup game as well. It was, well, it says 1-6 there. 6, 7, 8. That's it, I'm sure that's wrong. I'm going to have to redo that because that don't look right. I said 8, didn't I? I said 8. I've been putting 8 in. It is 8. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Where was that? But yeah. Like I said, the squad we've got, it's gelling nice. Lewis is back as well. The engine in the midfield. So, I mean, I talked to Graham as well the other day and was going on about the squad. When everybody is full match fit, the rotation as well, picking the start is going to be the hardest. And picking the 15 and rotating and getting players on and off the pitch without going, oh, you shouldn't tap me off, you should have done it, shouldn't do that. It's going to be tremendously hard, shall we say. Tremendously hard. Like I said, last week we changed a new formation, 3-5-2, and I've got to say some of the best football so far I've seen in the middle of the park was last week. Passing and movement when we was fresh and when we was got warmed up were absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Got to be said, it was really good. And I thought we'd struggle a bit, to be honest, with the change of formation and bulking the midfield out and asking the left back and the right back to get up and down the pitch like fiddler's elbows, did a tremendous job. There was quite a lot of room to be had, to be fair, because I think Grantham went with a 4-3-3 formation, which gave us the extra two in the midfield, which worked. It worked really well. The only thing we was lacking on was the legs up front, the extra bit of pace up front to go over the top. We tried to play the £1 million ball once or twice. Burt has got a tremendous goal kick on him, firing it straight down the throat of their defenders. Couldn't deal with it at all. But we didn't capitalise as much as I thought we would have done, to be fair. But a draw's a draw at the end of the day. It's better than a loss, but it feels like a loss. So, yeah, it wasn't the best. So let's go through our fixtures. Let's just get our own fixtures up. Don't want all of them. I'm not bothered about everybody else. This is all we've got left, ladies and gentlemen. These are all the games we have got left. Now, I'll show you when the mistake is when you see it in a minute. Right, Total Clean Cup game this weekend. And then we have got Old Dogs on the 21st away. As you can see, where the venue, it says venue right there. We've got Total Reclaims. That's at their ground. Then we have the Old Dogs. And then we have got Nottinghamshire at home. That is on the 4th of February. And then on the 18th of February, depending on the cup run, is Franzine's away, which is just around the corner from us, to be fair. It could be clash it as a bit of a derby. One may never know. And the West Bridgeford Colts as well. It says Eastleigh Leisure Centre there, so I'm not sure if they've booked their own fixture at our ground as an away fixture for... Yeah, well, I don't know about that one, but I'll leave that up to the gaffer to sort that one out. Mr. G himself, and then there it is. I mean, apart from the 2-2 last week, I did say to the boys, look, we've got to keep winning and putting the pressure on Magdala, because Magdala sees the results and we're still winning. They know they've got to keep winning, and we know they're a good unit. They're an argumentative unit. They like to get you riled up, and then they'll play around you and play through you, which is... It's clever from their side, you know what I mean? But it's a wind up for the boys when we're trying to incorporate a calmness and a steadiness about the boys. But yeah, they like to rile the boys up, out for a few yellows and a few reds. I think that's what they look for. But we're trying to tell the boys not to bite to it. But yeah, Magdala, the 24th of the 3rd at 2 o'clock. That's down at the... Roco Gym in West Bridgeford. It's played on their pitch, if it's any good. It's not a massive pitch. It's not well looked after either, to be fair, to say it's on the back of a gym, but you know, it is what it is. We'll make do with it. But yeah, if we're to stand a chance, we've got to hope that the teams that they've got, Magdala, somebody can do us a favour, take a couple of draws, if not. Would be really good if they could, or even a couple of losses wouldn't go amiss. A loss and a draw bring us round about even with the 2 games they've got, and then we need to beat them away to stand a chance of going up. I'm not quite sure how many go up in the league, with there's only been 8 teams in the league. I'm not sure if it's 1 up, 1 down, 2 up, 2 down. I am not sure. And there is the recent form. There you go, Magdala leading the way at the moment. Constant 6 wins, 21 against, 21-4, sorry, 7 against. They're on the 6-4-1-1, 15-4, 5 against. And was there say 3 of those have been penalties, so it's only 2 against. So our defence is absolutely phenomenal. West Bridgeford down there, look, conceded 25, only scoring 12. Dunkirk, though, only scored 7, conceded 21. Nottinghamshire conceded 17, scored 12 in the league. Franzines, not bad, scored 10, conceded 12, so they're not bad in defence, to be fair. Old Dogs scored 21, conceded 12. It's not too bad at all, but, you know. I dare say West Bridgeford will be staying here this season, or probably going down. They haven't won yet to win a game. As a Dunkirk yet to win a game as well, but got 2 draws. West Bridgeford have got a draw, 5 losses. So yeah, it's just unfortunate. It seems to be Gaffer was saying it's a bit of deja vu. Excuse me, bit of deja vu is happening. So, but we'll try and overturn it if we can. We'll try and get it turned around. Cup game is just going to have a bit of fun, but we know it's a cup game, and we'll go to the third round if we win. So yeah. Overall, we've scored 27 goals, conceded 10. It shows you the firepower we've got when we're at our best. At home, we've scored 19 goals, conceded 7. Away, we've scored 8, conceded 3. So, you know, I don't need to say any more than that. Stats don't lie. Stats don't lie. We're a far better team. The team's phenomenal. I ain't got a bad word to say about any of them, to be fair. The boys have done fantastic. They're still hungry. In the chat, they're still hungry. They're still thriving. They still want to win games. Even the cup game, you know, we're not going down with an arsenal of players. We've got about 13, 14 players. So we're going to give it our best shot. It was only 3-1 last time, but we was cold. They was 5-6 games into their pre-warm up season. So they was pretty tasty, to be fair. But beatable, though. They are beatable. I see Jinx in their armour. They're a stocky unit. Not very fast. But quick at half pace. So if we utilise our pace and utilise our space, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I dare say I'm hoping for a win. So we get through to the third round. But we shall see. The boys are hungry, still hungry, and want to kick on and win a trophy. So do I. So does the gaffer. But we shall see. But our fate now lies in the hands of the rest of Magdala's fixtures. And hopefully we can beat them away at the Roco Gym on their own soil. Because I would love nothing more than to stick a roadblock between them winning this league and going up. So, yeah, I really would. I don't know. Football, eh? Bloody hell. You gotta love it. I do. I think it's fantastic. Now, I've been out about 20... Well, how long have I been out of football now? About 20 years? And then I got asked to come down here, kick about, make up numbers and that. And I actually got the love back for it. So I'm really glad I did, because I wouldn't want to manage, or assistant manage, should I say, a better bunch of guys. They are truly phenomenal. They really are. JT, got to give a big shout out to JT as well, Jamie Trimble. He was back this week after a long time out with injury. He got back, got 40 minutes under his belt, did well in the cradle, subbed in for Mitch. Did really well in the cradle, holding position, defensive mid. Did find himself in the middle of drifting into the middle of the park, but he's naturally minded like that. He's naturally centre mid. So you probably just naturally drifts there. Getting someone to sit in the cradle like that, it's not an easy job. Just got to sit there, just ping the ball about, clean up, sweep up, so to speak. You know, try and break up the play. But yeah, Jamie Trimble and Mitch did a cracking job against Grantham last week. So, but yeah, the lads were a little bit gutted with the result. But hey, it is what it is. It's been a good running so far, and we have only got, let's say, how many games did we have? I don't want to see all, I'm not bothered about all. We're not bothered. So, league games, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, just 5 games left. 5 games left. Gosh, is that it? Just 5 till the end of the season. Last 3rd of March is the last game, according to this calendar. So, you know. But like I say, that could change depending on the cup run. We could end up with more games. So, yeah. We will see. But onwards and upwards. We shall go. We shall go indeed. But that is about it. here are the results. We will get them reeled off for you right now. So, Dunkirk Veterans against Fanzines was 1-1. Our result was 2-2. East League Veterans versus Grantham was 2-2. Last kick of the game. Unfortunate for the East League. Old Dogs lost 6-2 to Magdala. Nottinghamshire FC beat West Bridgeford Colts 3-1. And that is it for that game week. And then Magdala 2-1 against Etwell FC Vets in the Cup. So they're through. Go down to us now as well. What's that? Nottinghamshire lost out in the Cup as well on the 19th of November. Lost to Riverside Veterans 3-0. Is what it is. Yeah, I'm doing it live. Speak. Brian, please. The missus stood at the door miming. She's lip miming. Do you want your burger on brown or white? Oh, what? Just speak. Just speak. Oh, God, it's middle of the week and I'm a broken man. Oh, God. I don't know. Anyway, I'm out of here. I've got stuff to do before I go back to work. This has been the East League News and Catch Up. I've been Kevin Randall. Peace.